I'm re-getting my camera going. Sorry about that, guys. I lost internet for some reason.
Still doesn't say you're streaming on your channel. I'm in the live tab too, so.
Okay. Mine that says I am. Let me figure.
Maybe you're streaming on Twitch? I don't know if you stream on Twitch.
No, not really.
Oh, Nihil is live continued 21 seconds ago. There we go.
Continued. Yeah, that's I named it continued. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's not even common. Like, my internet just totally went out. I thought it was Clock, because that's what I noticed first, was that you were gone. And you were talking earlier about that you were having issues, so I was like, the issues came back. And then I noticed after a second, I was like, wait, it's me.
You fool, it was you all along. Okay. And we're back.
All right,
I just shouted you out on the main Discord and some other places. So.
Thank you. I'm gonna do that on my Discord real quick.
Also got a stream to me when you have a second.
Yes, I will do that.
So ambitious of you, Chris, to do 2 live streams in a single week. Just so ambitious.
I've been wanting to do too. My co-host for Flame Dragon Nights has just been busy on our normal days.
Oh, sorry, I meant 2 in a single day.
Yes. I've also considered doing that before, but that might be overkill, I don't know.
Let's do 100 streams in a single day. Each stream is 5 minutes long. Is that really a stream at that point?
I wonder what the record is. Like, there's some dumb Guinness World Records. Surely there's one for that.
Oh, Guinness World Records is a kind of a shield company. Like, they're not real records. Like, they're not verified in any sort of official, interesting capacity. It's like just people buy the records, basically.
I kind of know what you mean.
There was a very interesting video about that with the video game composer. Yeah, you gotta look it up sometime.
Alright, I'll give people another minute to filter back in. I don't remember what we were talking about.
Let me check. It was something about Sham.
Oh yeah, we were trying to make decisions here. If he can handle, getting hit by a Killer Lance. The rest, I'm not real afraid for him.
You are not streaming to me right now.
Oh, right. My bad. Gotta remember to do all the things. Yeah, I would have felt bad if we only got, like, one chapter, or part of a chapter done. That would've sucked.
We've actually been on that video, by the way. The video is 2.5 hours long.
We've been on this chapter. Some of these chapters are really long, but, like, I don't totally mind.
I kind of mind because they feel like a slog, sort of. I feel like, man, I wish the maps were a little bit smaller or something.
I'm having fun, and that's the main thing I care about.
That's fair. I just feel like, does she have to revive 4 times? I don't know. It feels a little overkill.
Maybe, but as long as I'm having fun, I don't care.
On the plus side, you get lots of experience, so, you know.
I think we get rid of that guy.
That Horse Slayer is probably dangerous, especially for Fred. And he has Pierce. Yeah, you gotta take care of those wyverns. They're so dangerous here.
Hello, Ramtasm Enjoyer. Hello, Given Authority. Welcome back to the Dead Stream. Yep.
The meteor killed the stream. The stream. He said, the stream?
The
meteor killed the stream.
You can kill the stream, but not the dream. Let's see. Yeah, let's just wreck this guy. Perfect. Oh, actually really perfect, because now I can get through here. Oh, ooh. I don't love that.
Yeah, I feel like you're better off taking out the Dragoon and then using Bjarki's +4 defense and whatever on enemy phase. Oh, he can't? Yeah, then I guess you gotta take her out. Oh, that's right. We were gonna have you take out the Wyvern down below with Garum because that's a really high priority.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I'm trying to I need to figure out, can Sham not die to everything else? You don't move. Because then Sham can kill one, he just has to survive that, and then Garam's gonna get hit by that, and I think that's it. I think he can handle that. Oh wait, we have Amelia.
No, there you go.
That helps. Yeah, I think that's all she can do to help us, but that's plenty. Justice still lives. Yes, it
You know what else that does? That puts her within 3 tiles of the one to the right, which means you have higher crit with Garam on him. Well, you probably just one-shot him anyway, so that doesn't matter.
Probably not.
Good old Hoarfrost.
Okay, that gets rid of that guy. And then I need to remember, we have not visited this house yet.
Oh, okay.
How much do you take? 18. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, but I think
it's not gonna hurt that bad. He doesn't have full HP, but
the common Amelia W. Yep, very, very common. Also, I should double check how my camera looks. Am I happy with that? I could lower it a tiny bit. There we go. Yep, I'm just scrambling after the internet went out. I thought maybe my dog, like, stepped on the Ethernet or something, but, like, everything was out.
Oh, yeah, sure, the dog ate your homework, the dog stepped on the Ethernet. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, you do want to kill that mage, just so that way she can't... That's one less person to go after Garam. And I think you also want to block off... You want to put him, like, right below Jakka when you do it, that way you block off that Dragoon from hitting Garam.
He doesn't move.
Oh, okay, well then never mind.
And that puts Bjarki in range of 2. I don't think Bjarki can get that... Oh, he can get a kill. Okay. Yeah, we'll kill that one, just so we control what the damage is.
Yeah, if there's only 2 enemies attacking Garam, he doesn't die. What's the dog doing?
I like that meme more than I probably should.
You were gonna check the armory?
Oh yeah, I was.
You got Helga there.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then people were pointing out I should kill the boss that just showed up for extra EXP, and I like that.
Yeah, I don't know if that makes her unrecruitable or not. I feel like you can kill her, though.
Chat says it's fine. So I'll save state, but I also trust chat.
Okay.
I want one more longbow, because I have the funds. And I like that.
Yeah, plus longbows are really, really good. Like, having 3 range at all is so good.
I got some Reaper weapons already. I'll take another Flame Lance, because we don't get those very often. Nice cameo from Flame Lance there.
No, it's Fire Lance, Fire Lance.
Same difference. No, you're right. I don't know if there's anything else I really need. I'll get a Flame Sword just because. They're cool. And I think I'm good.
Sounds good. I'm gonna be real. I actually find killer weapons to be mostly overrated in Andaron Saga specifically. I use them a lot in the vanilla games, but here I almost never use them unless it's explicitly on a crit character. Like a Berserker.
Why is that?
I don't really like him. I don't know. They don't seem... They're too unreliable. If your character already has a lot of crit like Garam, then sure. But if they don't, then yeah, no. That's a good way to get some experience for Christina, and she does need it.
Yeah, for sure. Did any of your characters do the way of the dinos yet? Nope, none have been hit by a meteor.
The meteor did kill the stream, though. So sorry about that, guys.
Yes, I am very sorry. I don't know what happened. It's like I said, it's very uncommon.
This is all your fault. You need to keep apologizing.
I forget who I've got for internet. I think it's a Spectrum. I keep thinking AT&T and Spectrum are the same thing, and they're not. I think they used to be.
Well, what matters is that all internet providers have a monopoly, and that's ridiculous.
Yes, they do. It's very frustrating. One of my favorite things with that ever was, one of my favorite YouTubers is named Mr. Sark.
Oh, I love Mr. Sark!
He is
Holy crud, what a
hysterical.
blast from the past. I've watched pretty much every single one of his prop hunt videos. Not really up to date with his newest stuff, but man, I love his content.
You should. He's just always been hysterical. I love that you are also a Mr. Sark fan.
Well, I'm a big Prop Hunt fan, so I watched so many Prop Hunt videos back in the day.
The whole crew, Sark, Gassy Mexican, Nanners, Chilled Chaos, like that was my jam.
Gassy actually still plays like the newer game versions and like different alternate takes on it.
Yeah, I still watch them.
Prop Hunt's kind of lost its luster over the years. I don't know, it feels like they're redoing the same stuff. They've lost their creative drive for it. So most of them aren't really doing it anymore. Like that phase passed, but it was good while it was there.
Oh yeah. Chilled became an Among Us channel for a while and does stuff like that.
I don't know if you heard about what happened with Wrecker though. We don't watch Wrecker anymore.
I don't know, like, to me, that, like, it was just YouTuber drama, as far as I know. And so I'm like...
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I heard some allegations, so, you know.
I didn't hear anything like that. It was just, like... He essentially didn't get along with people that well, but, like, content, like... Stuff gets weird with content creation, because you get into, like, are we friends? Are we co-workers? We're in this kind of weird gray area. Of like,
it depends. I think it depends on whether you're like one of those people who started your channel with a friend, or you met a fellow content creator and you two clicked, and then you became like friends, or if it was like you brought a friend on later. Like, there's different ways that you can bring someone on, and those ways change the context of the relationship. Right.
So as far as I know, it was just. And I don't like talking about drama ever, like, so my thing with, the only reason I'm talking about this is, like, I don't think it was that serious, to my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
It was just, like, he had a falling out with people, because it was, like, we just don't like hanging out with you that much, but, like, from a content creator perspective, it works. And it was kind of like a friend breakup, and those can get messy and be hard.
Oh my god, Sean. What a ridiculous unit.
But where I was going with all that was Sark has this great video where I think he had just moved, and it was Comcast or something, and they, like, his internet just was dying. It was awful, and so he couldn't stream, but he was like, I need to do something for YouTube. So what he ended up doing was he ended up recording, like, his content became recording talking with Comcast customer service, and that's
I remember this. Yes, and I was trying to remember the context, and now that you've mentioned it, I remember that back in the day. That was so funny.
Like, the guy's like, yeah, maybe your router's not expensive enough or something, and Sark's like, I saved the box, you know, because it was so expensive when I bought it, like, let me...
like $250, yeah.
It was like the top of the line at the time, so he's like, yeah, let me, like, go look at it, and ultimately they just tell him the internet is tired and it needs to rest for a little while. And he's like, oh, okay. I'm glad to know that. And, like, I'm making him sound really condescending, but he's super nice through the whole thing. It's just like, they're treating him like he just doesn't know anything.
I have a playlist I explicitly save. I'm going to go ahead and make it unlisted instead of private. I have a playlist I explicitly saved for my most favorite prop hunt videos of all time. These are absolutely the peak content. I'm going to try pasting it in your stream. It probably won't show up. But if it does, there's only 10 or 12 videos here. Every single one of these is the highest apex of prop hunt and content creation at the time. Some of these are so legendary. One of them is a shell shock video. A couple of them are shell shock videos, actually. But these are just like the absolute best ones. There's even a few Cards Against Humanity. Okay, so it's just like the crew videos. It's not just prop hunt, but yeah, these are really, really good ones. I love the Olive Garden's free breadsticks one, where the crew were doing like the Olive Garden breadsticks. Come on down to Olive Garden, get yourself breadsticks. There's just some legendary ones in there.
Another one that has to be up there with the legends was the Nanners murder video Confession.
Yes, I love his murder videos, and the ones where he's the.
Do you remember the Confession though?
It's been a long time.
So
it's been 8 years.
For you guys that don't know, Murder is like a traitor game, kind of like Among Us, where there's, you know, a traitor that's trying to kill the innocents, and so many funny moments. It's like video like 50 something on Nanners' channel of this, so they've played this for like literal years together at this point. and Nanners, like, decides to randomly kill somebody, and they're, of course, the traitor. And,
oh, yes, that's
they're
right.
like,
he keeps killing
this is
people.
just crazy. Like, how do you always know? And he's like, I have a confession to make. And they're like, no. And he's like, I have been able to select and know who the traitor is the entire time that we played this game. And for the entire time we played this game, like, literal years, I've known this fact. And they're just
so
like,
good.
it, like, people got genuinely mad. It was really fun.
It completely changed the entire context of his history, and it made some moments so much funnier when he, like, randomly guessed things and
you guys
videos.
might be like, oh, that's a crappy thing to do to your friends, but it's like, no, that is his entire character. Like, everyone should have suspected this, and, like...
Never trust Nanners, that's the saying.
That's
for
the
a
whole
reason.
meme. So it's like, everybody should have suspected that, but enough about YouTubers that you guys maybe don't care about. You're about to die. Beg if you must.
Okay, she didn't pop off, thank God.
Do we double? No.
Nope. But now you get to select who gets the kill.
Yes, Lord Pyrrhonus once again heard my prayers. Now you will all die. Okay, so next turn.
So I want to talk about a meta context for a moment. I find it to be extremely funny that we hear about the divines who made the regalia and how powerful they are and how the Scalies are a bunch of BS. But the Scalies literally pray to a religion and they get their prayers answered and their god's like, yes, here's my power, have a meteor. Like, they have the most legit god in all of the Andaron verse.
Mm-hmm. See, and this is, like, one of my problems, again, with free houses, is that I'm like, for all the criticisms people have of the Church of Saros, they're right. Like,
I didn't
to
play
me,
Three Houses, so
to me,
you have
there's-
to give me more context.
There's people that, like, don't believe in the goddess and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's like bunk and stuff, and, like, that's, like, the entire motivation for, like, main characters. But, like, because of the knowledge that you, the player, have, it's like, okay, but these characters are just factually wrong. And for some reason, Byleth doesn't correct them. Is she's counted as promoted.
Yeah. By the way, you might make a save state here before you kill Miriam.
Alright.
Like, that way, if it doesn't work and you don't recruit her, then you can reload and just kill Ash.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Dang, Helga, pop off. Slay, girl.
So do that, and then I think Christina can do that. Yep.
Pretty good Christina level.
But yeah, it irks me when there's, like, a direct answer to things like that sometimes. Oh, did I visit that?
Yeah, you did visit it.
Okay. Oh, we got we've got victory music now.
That is weird. Yeah, there's 3 units left. Usually that only pops up when it's the last unit.
Yeah.
Who needs the levels? Jaheira does. Oh my gosh, Jaheira needs them.
Yeah, we could do that. Or we could just never get that.
You sent Jaheira away, right? Like, you
Yes.
sent her away?
Did you
She
kill
may have a
Leonora
unique-
on Chapter 7? I forgot. I love that you have that kind of faith in me, given authority. I'm taking that as a big compliment. Oh, hi, Jaheira. Lovely weather outside. Cloudy with the chance of fireballs. You know your side is losing, don't you? Out of regard for our past in Timaeus Academy. Give up now and I'll spare you. Tempting, I won't lie, but I have my orders. I have to hold you while Ilrodan kills Stendaris. As we speak, your king will soon embrace death. Wicked daughter of a Drake, your treason ends here.
You can tell this is Ming's dialogue because he said, and I quote, Timaeus Academy. That's such a Ming's way of naming things.
Maybe so. Dang, I got too careless.
That's just like Darkest University. That one's actually me, but like every time a university or an academy comes up, it's the most bland
Oh
name.
my god.
Well, that was worth the kill for sure. +1 HP. Way to go, Jaheira.
Oops.
What happened?
Nothing happened. Why do you think something happened? I just hit reset.
Oh, you bumped it by accident? That's so funny.
Yeah, let's go with that. By accident. No, that was just so bad, and I literally just save stated. I was like, you know what, screw it.
Maybe you'll get a different one this time. You filthy cheater. Get wrecked, idiot.
Yeah, alright.
You know what? You know what? Plus speed's pretty good.
I'll take the L on that one.
That's so funny. Whoops! Whoopsie, my finger slipped. Why did Ming still? I don't know.
Because he's watching me, Alice. What are you doing?
Yeah, Mings isn't here watching the stream. He has more interesting things to be doing. He wants to hear me slander his naming conventions.
I don't care if you attack me. You can try.
Enemies, when they start dealing damage to Isabel, we're winning! Then they get her down to 50% HP. We're losing! Some of the stats that people have posted of Final Chapter Isabel with Resolve and like all the stat boosting like items that you can hold, like Bulwark and some other ones, are just insanity.
It looks like it. I've tried to avoid some stuff that I've seen a little bit, and yeah, like, it's kind of nuts. Yeah, we can just work this guy.
Blap.
And then I think we just put Amelia here to put her in.
Yeah, and that just gives you crit on the boss. It's like, it would be very hard for you to lose right here. If only you could have, I don't know, did you have Jaheira fight her at any point?
No.
I think she has a unique conversation. I'm not 100% on that.
I mean, what's your move? 8? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think I can pass 2 turns, but oh well.
Yeah, whatever. Next playthrough, it's not a big deal. The conversations on this chapter aren't anything to write home about.
Let's see. You're 7, you're 11, you're 5. Yeah,
I really like Ash's conversations if you recruit her though.
Okay. If you crit, you get it. Nope.
Gonna get a good level up here, just you watch.
I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. Yeah, it does seem that way. Yeah, that works. I don't think there's anybody else that should get it.
What's Sham level? Yeah, it's fine. Bjarki?
7.
Yeah, it's fine. It's either him or Jakka.
It's Jakka.
Did he ever fight Ash?
A very strong argument for top 1 units in the game. She's just that good. No, he did not. I don't understand. Why can't I beat you?
It feels really weird when the main character doesn't have a talk with every single boss.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, he wasn't that connected to her, so...
Yeah, but he hasn't been that him and Bottomon haven't been connected to every single boss, so... Huh? Oh, you just end turn.
Oh.
If you got anything you want to buy or whatever, or do some healing and stuff, there you go.
Yeah, I might as well. I don't think there's anything else I want to buy. I'll double check that doesn't offer physic. Because I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay. How many restore staves do you have? Check in your convoy.
I could just buy one more.
Just check. I think I had you buy a couple earlier on.
How do I check?
Well, just be out. Just cancel out. Can she reach Jakka?
Wow.
There you go. Good unit. Maybe someone else. I don't know if Garam or whoever, or one of them has. Yeah, just
1. Oh, restore. 2. We're alright.
So you have a restore and you have a Matrona. Yeah, you're good. You're good to go. You don't need to buy anymore.
Okay. How many men's do we have? We're good on that.
Oh,
too.
you got plenty of staves. Yeah, you're good.
All right. I think we're good to end then.
The Tomb of Horrors is a bunch of BS though, so you definitely want to have some status or recovery staves.
Pyrion, I know I have asked much, but one more blessing is all I need. Please hear my prayers and grant me the strength to smite my foes. They triangle attack. What's this? The fire god won't answer my prayers. Pyrion, please hear me. Why do you not answer? Look, Pyrion refuses to answer the High Priestess's call for help. She's fallen out of his favor. We cannot follow her any longer. Everyone retreat. I love that they come in from the sides to retreat.
Yeah.
No, what are you doing? Come back! I'm the High Priestess of Perion! My word is law. You cannot refuse. Stand and fight, you cowards! Those dragon fanatics sure lost their faith quickly. I don't understand. How are you still alive? How can you withstand Perion's judgment? I guess your god is just weak. He has nothing on the divines. What is so special about your stupid religion anyway? Jakka's, like, not even that religious. Like, it's so weird for him to defend the divines here.
I was actually originally going to write him to be atheist, and then Bod would be the religious one. I kind of swapped it at some point. I don't remember exactly why. I think it's interesting when characters have, like, strong contrasts that they can argue about, because conflict is the driver of story.
Yeah. It's again, though, that in this world, I do think it gets weird in, like, Fire Emblem stuff, because you just know people at some point are objectively wrong. And then you get into, like, well, why doesn't this character talk to them? Because, like, as I have said, in Three Houses, Byleth knows the goddess exists for a fact. And he knows the will of the goddess. So it's really weird when you have a character that's like, the goddess ain't crap. Like, I don't care about the goddess. It's in Byleth just is like, okay. And it's like, what? Why do you not say something? Like, you know that.
Like, yo, I literally, like, had food with her, like, last Sunday. Like,
exactly.
Come on, dude.
Like, it's just a weird, like, and it just
we
gives
had
this
brunch
weird
together.
Contrast of, like, because it's, you know, then the narrative tries to be like, both sides have some merit, and it's like, no, they don't. One, you've shown me, because of my knowledge as the player and as Byleth, you've shown me that one side is objectively more correct. So it just, then some of those conflicts fall flat for me. Even a novice mage can fling some fireballs around. You dare insult Perion, you'll burn for this! Threatening me with fire. How original. It's time for you to die, priestess. Don't kill Ash. He's useful alive. Let's capture and interrogate her. How tall is Ash anyway? She barely fits in her portrait. Do you have a canon height for Ash?
I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know about portrait consistency and whatever, so I feel like Jaheira would be taller than Ash normally, but she is shorter in the portrait slightly, so who knows? I feel like a priestess should be smaller than a friggin' dragon rider, but what do I know?
I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's like they have to be light or something to be a dragon rider.
Oh yeah, that way the dragon like doesn't have to carry her fat butt all over the place.
Yeah, maybe it's like the weird canon like size of Charizard, that he's like 6 feet tall or something, or like 5 foot something. It's crazy. He's small. Let's capture and interrogate her. She knows all about Ilrodan's plans. You think you can capture me? Don't make me laugh, Jaheira. I was born from Perion's ashes. Now I shall return to them. You will never catch me alive! Alright, bye. She immolated her body. Ash had a greater will than I ever imagined. I guess I underestimated her religious zeal. At least she won't bother us any longer.
Oh, good. So you do get her. Great.
Yeah, the dialogue here feels a little bit flat.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I'm going to burn myself alive! And then it just kind of happens, and it was like, wow, yeah, she really did mean what she said, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright. Like, okay.
Just underwhelming. This chapter is actually not too bad. I put some effort into this one. It's the next chapter I really don't like.
Ash, you imbecile. Why kill yourself for no reason? Such a waste of a perfectly good life. Commander Miriam, what are you doing? I thought you would choose to run away. Run away? To where? I've already failed Adrian and Ilrodan. There's no place left for me in Timaeus. I like having a place. Your meaning? Isn't it obvious? I might as well join your cause. What? You're turning against Ilrodan? But why? Aren't you his best general? Ilrodan, Tendaris, what does it matter who I follow? I'm a pragmatist. I can see the writing on the wall. Assuming you make it to him in time, Tendaris will win. How can we trust someone who switches sides so easily? You might be planning to stab me and Jakka in the back. Crimson Phil just summed it up. Perfect. Yeah, she burned herself alive. Oh no. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really how that felt. Oh please, you know me better than that. I'm too cowardly to backstab my bosses. Also that, like, she doesn't have dialogue about that, like, she doesn't care.
Yeah, she didn't pay any attention to her sister dying?
Yeah. Isn't that what you're doing to Lord Adrian right now? Nope, this is an honorable change of allegiance. I'm going to face him while beside you, head to head. A backstab would be stabbing someone from behind, yes? Completely different thing. Why does that make so much sense? You have your own twisted logic, Commander Miriam. Fine, you may join us, but try not to anger Jakka. He detests betrayals. If you lose, don't be surprised when I crawl back to Adrian. I don't like working for losers. Jaheira? It'll be fine. She's more reliable than you'd expect. You say so.
Miriam's one of my favorite characters because she's just like, she does not give an F. Like, she'll turn on anyone. Well, if you're losing, I'm gone. Or I'm telling you.
Yeah, I do kind of like that. It's also funny to me that she flies away still a red unit.
True.
So where do we go from here? Castle Drakespire is only a few days' travel away. If we move quickly, we might be able to make it in time. Do you think Tyndaris is still alive? If he were not, we would know already. Though I don't think he has long left. Let's not waste any time. Lead the way, Jaheira. Andaron at one of the Lightbringer shrines.
I did write this entire scene.
Is that a different portrait for Morty?
In fact, I think I actually asked Mings to add this in. No, it might be a different.
Is that a different portrait for Morty? I'm confused. I think it is.
Oh, so we've had the time skip, remember? 6 months, so he's aged up.
I see. And looks more kingly.
Sort of. Well, there's more to it than that, but you'll find out later.
And here we are, the Lumina Shrine, the first one ever built in Andaron. The largest of the holy temples. It's so big. It must have taken many years to build. Not at all. Sir Joseph's children built Lumina in only a month. That's amazing! How could they do such a thing? The Lightbringers were capable of magnificent feats of architecture. They had access to technology and magic that we could only dream of. And do they no longer have that? Aurora is known by their people as the New World. Only the Old Continent holds the true Lightbringer magic. Aurora's branch can no longer build more like Lumina. I don't know why, but that makes me sad. And I as well, Morty. Thank you for taking me here, Mother. I really enjoy our trips together. Oh, so this is Morty's vision. Of course, but please don't tell your father about this. You know how he acts when it comes to the Lightbringers. You want me to lie to Father? A mother and her son are allowed to have their secrets, are they not? Yes, I suppose so. I still love that the child, like, sprite looks like he's, like, just there, like, dancing.
Dancing.
He looks a lot older for 6 months. Yeah, but, like, my thought is, he was pretty young. He is now, you know, looking more regal. And there's also that, if you even look at, like, I think they do it for all of them. Like, I don't know if they do it for other countries, but for, like, U.S. presidents, they take a photo of them before they, like, the day they take office, and they also take a photo of them the day they leave office.
Oh,
and
interesting.
Just the, like, age that you see in, like, those 4 to 8 years, it's just, like...
Obama went from, like, perfect black hair to completely gray.
Yeah.
Or mostly gray when he left. Like,
it's very striking.
He aged 25 years in 8 years.
Yeah, it is very striking. So I'm also like, Morty, you know, Morty doesn't look that rough, but it's like, it's only been 6 months, and he is also much younger than a lot of that. But immense stress of, like, trying to run a nation and manage all these things, it seems to age you very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Nephew, apologies for interrupting your time of well-earned leisure. There's been a development with the Lord of Lances. It's fine. I was only reminiscing what happened, Uncle Galahad. Our spies report that Jakka and his men have entered Timaeus. This is the first we've heard from them in over 6 months. Oh, so they finally decided to come out of their exile. What do their actions suggest? It's weird to me that Hornheim is exile, but Timaeus is not.
Well, Hornheim is across the sea, but it's only some mountains in the way of Timaeus, although realistically that's just as remote. Like, you're not getting an army across those mountains.
Hard to believe Galahad is in his 30s. I don't know, he could be like 37, 38.
Honestly, my headcanon is that he's like 45. I don't know about 30s. Like, even if he's younger, his brother is like 50 or 60 when he dies. And even if he's the youngest one, I still feel like he's in his 40s.
Yeah, maybe, but it's again, stress ages you, and this seems like a stressful time. My guess is that.
Oh, wait. No, he said Galahad, not Mortimer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My guess is that they are getting involved in the Timaean Civil War. There's a big dispute going on over the throne between the brothers. If Jakka and his men were to tip the scales of that war, they'd gain a powerful ally in King Tindaris. We should intervene. Just give me the word and I'll gather an invasion force. I'll lead the charge into Timaean myself and crush those rebel insects. No, I think not, Galahad. We will not get involved. After the work you did convincing Ilrodan to attack his brother? Now you'll hang him out to dry? Doesn't make much sense to me. Ilrodan has served his purpose. He helped me take the throne. Other than that, I've no love for the little rodent. Tindaris is a more intelligent dragon than his brother. If I had to choose one to rule for 500 years, it would be him. I see. Always looking out for the greater picture, nephew. Is that why you chose to follow me, uncle? Or could there be another reason lingering, unspoken? I won't lie, Mortimer. I envy your intellect. Oh, thank you for the $10, Caldera. Thank you very much. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you as well. I hope you're doing well, and I hope Hawaii's treating you well. I've been hoping to hear some updates about how it's going.
I remember that, yeah, he was going to Hawaii.
You did what I failed to do years ago, when Thorgrim fooled me. Mother told me the story. For other people, that's all it is, an amusing story. But for me, it was a defining moment that changed my life. I considered killing Thorgrim in the past, before the deceit. That's why he did it, you know. He hungered for the throne, as did I, but not Robert. Robert was content with a simple life, building... Even if Thorgrim and Robert both died, I could never guide Andaron's path. I guess we didn't hear it from his perspective, though.
Yeah.
You and I were both the youngest of our sibling trios, but... Lingering on the past won't change a thing, Uncle. It's better to adapt to the future. Yet here you are, reminiscing at this Lightbringer shrine. I've no right to speak on matters in which I'm underqualified. Only one of us actually killed his brothers and became king. You're the shining example of what Steel should be. Keep fighting that good fight, Mortimer. I know you will soon lead House Steel to greatness. Even if we throw away our name, it means little. I'm glad to have you at my side, Uncle. Mother always did like your way with words. I'll keep Lady Maria's soul in my prayers, boy. But what is he doing out here? House Steel.
So there's a really interesting theme going on in this game. It's a deliberate theme that I put in. It was less cooked, and it may have even been accidental originally, and that theme involves brothers. There are the 3 Steel brothers from the older generation. There's the 3 Steel brothers from the younger generation, and one that you may overlook is that there were 2 brothers in the Lightbringer generation, which was Albert and his brother Caithus. So there's some really interesting brother stuff, and there's another one I don't remember offhand. Oh yeah, it's Flameguard, which I'm not going to spoil, but there's some interesting stuff going on there too.
There's also Kurt's sons.
Yep, Kurt's sons. That's true. Yep, there's a lot of brothers doing betrayals and backstabbing.
Tindaris and Ilrodan.
It's always the younger brothers who are trying to rise up against their older brothers, though. It's a very common theme. Like, I don't know if you remember what he tried to kill his older brother. So
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's some fun stuff. So bringing Albert into the final chapter should have some interesting story stuff.
All right, we might need to pick him up a couple of levels between now and then.
Just up to you.
Caldera says, Hawaii's been great so far. I bought an electric bike for the hikes on the off days. That's awesome, dude. I love that.
I love bike culture.
Chapter 21, Trial by Fire.
This chapter is shorter than the previous one by a lot, so thank goodness.
A few days later...
But the chapter after this is also very long.
I gotcha. A few days later, Castle Drakespire. So, Ash failed to stop the invaders. We placed too much trust in her. Her devotion to Pirion was always strong, but it made her arrogant and reckless. Ilrodan should have picked me for the job. And that is King Ilrodan to you, Embla. And do not question his majesty. A mere slip of the tongue. Watch that tongue from now on, unless you wish to lose it. General Adrian. General Apollo, what news from the king? His Highness Ilrodan wishes to know why the castle is not yet fallen. Only a question of time now. Tell him it will happen soon. You can tell him yourself. He's on his way here. The king is coming here personally? It's not safe. We're still fighting. His Majesty wanted to take a personal hand in this siege. I believe he said he wanted to kill his brother directly. Always one for dramatics, our king.
So, one of the big problems that I have with this arc...
Okay, hang on. You can tell him yourself. He's on his way here. He's here.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of like... Alright.
But one of the big problems that I have with this arc, so that guy on the right, Apollo, no personality, nothing. I go to a lot of effort, even on minor bosses, to flesh them out a little bit. But there's another character, Ignatius, whatever his name is. He also appears in these 2 chapters. He has no personality either. So there are 2 back-to-back undercooked, like, minor bosses that just have nothing going on. And I really don't like that, because I try to go out of my way to cook them up a little bit.
Yeah, that's just gonna happen though in the mods and stuff, because I mean, Glass is pretty undercooked, and he is in he's like a myth now.
I don't like to refer to General Fire Emblem for stuff like this, because General Fire Emblem has a lot of flaws, and I still think we can do better.
Very fair point. What in Perion's name is going on here? Why is my brother's head not on a spike? Adrian, you have some explaining to do. You told me this would be an easy war. He just said, I want to kill him myself. He was like, yeah, the king wants to kill him himself. And then he shows up instantly and is like, why is it not done yet? Like,
yeah.
You told me this would be an easy war. General Ignatius is currently breaching the inner gate as we speak, my king. Once we make it inside, the castle will fall in a matter of hours. And what about the Royal Guard? Have they joined our cause yet? It appears they are more loyal to Tandaris than we first anticipated. I offered them riches beyond their wildest dreams, but they refused. It appears they would rather die for their king than turn on him. I am their king! They should serve me! Not that filthy half-blood mongrel! No one questions your claim to the throne, my king. Apparently, there are some who still do. Otherwise, we wouldn't be standing here. Who cares what opinions dead men have? Soon they will be only ash in the wind. What about these newest reports? The foreign invaders from Andaron. I never knew my brother had gained outside help. When did that happen? Mercenaries hired by his pet lizard, Jaheira. Worry not, they'll make no difference in the end. Good.
I will say this, with his newer portrait, I feel like Ilrodan could have been such an interesting villain, and I feel like it's a shame that he just kind of didn't get developed enough.
I see. Oh, Caldera says he is in Oahu. Lots of sun and rain. Oh, I've heard that's really nice. I want to see it for myself at some point. The gate has been breached, General Adrian.